Hi, Dr. Zorba Pastor with a rapid health brief. Now, let me explain something to you that's pretty obvious. Health news moves fast, but confusion spreads even faster. So when a question comes up from patients or listeners or headlines, I want to give you clear, calm, evidence-based answers that you can trust without the noise. So today, we're going to discuss immunization. Now, the craziness that comes out of Washington right now is that we're going to the immunization schedule of Denmark. Okay, Denmark. Where is Denmark? In Europe. How big is Denmark? 6 million people, about the size of Wisconsin. How big is the United States of America? 343 million people. In Denmark, they have free medical care, so anyone can go to the doctor anytime they want to and get free care. We have scattered care, so our care is different. We do not have the comprehensive health care provided by the government that the Danish people have. Also, the Danish society is a different society than our society. Our society is a multi-ethnic society, as you know, and in the Danish society, 83.7%, this is from Wikipedia, are Danish, with only 16% of the people not coming from Denmark. It's a highly developed country with a high-income economy and a high standard of living with robust social welfare policies. So you really can't compare those societies with ours. Nonetheless, the feds have decided that they're going to compare them, and they're going to go to the immunization schedule of Denmark versus the immunization schedule of the United States. Let's discuss those differences. Right now, the latest immunizations are for DPT, that's diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis, Haemophilus influenza, the Hib vaccine, which prevents meningitis, the pneumococcal vaccine, which helps prevent a variety of pneumonias as well as strep infections, polio, measles, mumps, rubella, varicella, and the human papillomavirus. Now, interestingly, the HPV virus is now recommended as 1 dose, when in fact, the recommendations from the companies that actually tested the HPV vaccine are for 2 doses or 3 doses. So the CDC, in their wacky idea, has decided to go against the science of the actual HPV vaccine. Next, what is taken off? Well, the respiratory syncytial vaccine, which, by the way, causes 100 to 500 deaths in children every year. They're recommending you only give it to some children. My answer is actually give it to all the children. Next one recommended is to get rid of the hepatitis B vaccine given at birth. At birth is the most important time to give the hepatitis B vaccine. Why? Because many mothers who have Hep B do not know they have Hep B. If you get hepatitis B at birth, it can go into your body and stay there for the rest of your life, producing cirrhosis, liver failure, and cancer when you're in your 30s, 40s, or 50s. Since we've had the Hep B vaccine that we've given universally to children, we've managed to reduce the amount of cirrhosis, liver failure, and cancer from Hep B. We should continue with it. And then, of course, the Hep A vaccine is also not recommended. Now, what else is out of here? The COVID-19 vaccine, I'm not going to get into the politics of that. The influenza vaccine, which, by the way, is extremely useful for children. And then the meningitis vaccine and the rotavirus vaccine. The present immunization schedule that's given by the CDC goes against the schedules from the American Medical Association, the American Pediatrics Association, the American Academy of Family Practice Association, and the internists. So why are they turning away from science? I can't give you that answer because that's a political answer and this is not a political show. But I can tell you one thing. I stand with science, and science says immunizations work. So if they get rid of the immunizations based on their recommendations, your insurance may not pay for it. Yes, I do think you should discuss this with your doctor, your nurse practitioner, or your physician assistant. And yes, I think concerning your children, you should actually have an understanding of what you're giving them. But if you want your kids to be immunized with all of their vaccines, that should be your right, and the government should not take that right away. This is Dr. Zorba, Pastor. Stay well.